Hi, it's Tom Bentley here from the TB Yacht Broker YouTube channel. I'm here today in Poole to walk you around a brand new stock Predator 74. And as we can see, and as I've said in a couple of other videos previously, this thing just oozes sex appeal. She's absolutely gorgeous, just sat here on the berth, let alone when she's doing plus 30 knots through the water. Now, this is currently the biggest Predator that we currently build. Obviously, you've got the Predator 50, the new Predator 55, and then also this Predator 74. Huge amounts of natural light being pulled into the saloon area up here. I've actually got the mesh covers up over the top still on the boat here. That does cover the whole of the hardtop as well, that glass and carbon fibre hardtop that we'll see in just a second. But there is a huge amount of natural light that pours down into this boat, and of course you've got these fantastic windows all the way down the side of the boat as well. Now, just walking along, doing a bit of a side profile here, you can see that these stainless steel rails are all shaped to fit those wonderful lines down the boat. So even as the gunnels here kind of just change shape as we're walking down the side of the boat, everything follows it in one really kind of really nice line. Lots of different lengths, but everything just fits really, really well. And far from having just a kind of plain white boat, you can see the mullion at the top there is actually painted a kind of iPhone grey, if you like, and that's further emphasised where the Predator 74 sign is just there. You can just about see it. Walking to the stern of the boat, we've got another nice little stainless steel flash just here. And I'm just going to walk on a bit further just so you can see the whole back of the boat just there. Now, underneath this aft section here, we have a garage which can take up to a Williams 345 jet tender in the back, and we've also got a crew cabin over on the far left which has got space for two. We'll have a quick look in there in just a second. High-low platform here on the back, so you could put an additional jet ski, for sake of example, chocked onto the back and lower that into the platform. You can see just here, we've got these little extendable cleats here at the back, so for when you do drop the tender or the jet ski off the back, you can put that up underneath there. Real teak all the way throughout the back. You'll see some new Sunseekers coming through with a kind of flexi teak or different style wood teak option coming through in the next few months, but this is actually a real teak option here on the back. And as with most Predators 57s, 60s, 74s, you've actually got a smaller kind of entrance here over on the right hand side that goes straight up onto the foredeck, bypassing the cockpit area, and then we've actually got a much wider area over on this side. Passerelle comes out of this top step here, and as you can see, we've got low-level LED deck lights that are all on dim switches going all the way up along these steps, and then all the way forward as well, all the way up to the foredeck. Little whaler shower just in there, and if I just use both hands here, we can have a look inside this crew. Now, you have to excuse me, I've taken off some of the covers and just hidden them away down in here, so you can just see a couple of those covers on top of the bed. But you've got a bunk down here on the left hand side, a bunk going across the top there, a washer dryer as you can see, and then a full shower and toilet for the crew down in there as well. Coming up into the cockpit, and this is really what Predators are really known for, is their fantastic entertaining cockpit space. You've got a huge big sun pad out the back here with some fixed headrests just here in the shape of those cushions. Underneath this piece here, underneath this piece of carbon fibre, that's actually the edge of a canopy that comes out all the way over the top of this sun pad area here as well, so you can create some shade. And you've got that really nice radar chair up the top there with a Sasha twin searchlight at the top just up there. We'll have a look at some of the navigational systems in just a second. This has been spec'd with a full platinum med spec, this boat. So for sake of example, you've got much bigger cleats up here and further on down the bottom just here as well for med mooring. All of the windlasses come with their own foot controls just here. And then you've got some really nice little rope bins just in there as well. Get a better look now at that big wraparound seating group. There's so many people you could put up in this area here. You've actually got a high-low table up underneath this piece here. So this, you can see the stainless steel legs just here. So if I walk over here, you can see the whole thing will move down to make a cockpit, a coffee table style. And actually this whole thing will lift open and slide like so. So you can really see the full extent of that table there now. Fantastic seating group area. As with all Predators of this size, the patio doors are actually in behind here, so you can see the patio door is just here. That drops behind a bulkhead into the engine room, and just releases this whole area. So you've really got a kind of inside outside flow going through this area from cockpit into saloon. But of course you can bring that all the way up, slide that across and shut off this whole area. So for air conditioning within the Med or even heating within the UK, it is completely possible. Now, just before we go into the saloon, I'm just going to take a quick look at this wet bar over here. And the first thing I want to show you here is this. Now, this is the Aventix joystick that's coupled up with the MAN 1550 engines that's built into the bottom of this boat. But the reason we've put a joystick here is obviously, of course, you can look straight down the side of the boat. So for mooring up against a hammerhead or even into a finger pontoon, really makes life a lot easier when driving just off of here. And actually I can start and stop the engines all the way from here. Of course, with the wet bar, you get a full Kenyon grill sink just there as well, and a nice big ice cool box as well. You fill that full of ice, turn the fan on, and underneath here you've got the ice maker and a nice little bin area just there as well, and a little bit of storage as well. Now we come into the saloon area just here. You've got another high-low table just in the middle, just there as well. So I'm just bringing that down to show you. And again, that doubles in size like I've just shown you on the other table. Now this is a slightly different spec to most Predator 74s that we've done recently, because most Predator 74s have a kind of a unit coming out of this area here for storage of glasses, for storage of TV entertainment units, etc, etc. But this has actually been specced with the couch, and personally I feel the couch works a lot better in this area here. It gives a really nice inclusive kind of looking into each other space, so when everyone does come inside, when it gets a bit chillier in the evening, you've still got plenty of space to seat people all looking at each other and keeping that social vibe going. Obviously with a full platinum med pack, you've got Dometic air conditioning units all the way throughout the boat, and obviously you can set the air conditioning all the way through. There's a TV that comes out of a fall and rise just behind here, and with all of the lighting that you'll see, and obviously as I mentioned the ones outside, they're all on dimmer switches as well. And just looking back from the interior, as I mentioned when we're outside, all of this glass here you can see really pulls the natural light in. It's got a bit of a dull grey day here in Poole today, and as I mentioned when we're outside, we've got the mesh covers on the outside of the windows here as well, but it's still pulling in loads and loads and loads of natural light. Now I mentioned that fantastic sunroof here, kind of hard top, opening hard top, all carbon fibre and glass. So when this thing pulls open, you get that rush of wind coming through the boat and through your hair when you are doing plus 30 knots. It really brings that excitement factor that a Predator was always there to bring. We've got a nice little storage area, really nice kind of little carbon fibre handle just here as well. A nice little storage area up underneath here as well. A few bottles of gin in there for sure. And coming up, you've got this fantastic twin Bezanzoni seat up here, some really nice stitching in the seat bottoms as well, and some nice Sunseeker plates just up underneath here. The helm area is fantastically visual. You've got some amazing screen size up here as well, but also some fantastic visual all the way around the boat as well for driving. So twin Cinrad screens here. This has all been upgraded to the top spec. You've got AIS up here as well. You can also see the screen for the vector fin stabilisation system that this boat has been built in with, the Seamate Sunseeker overview system, obviously VHF up the top here, control for the searchlight, an additional joystick, or the main joystick here really up the top, obviously proportional bow and stern thrusters, trim tabs, and your engine management screens just at the top here as well. Autopilot built into the left just here also, and next to these cup holders we've actually got twin USB sockets and a 12-volt socket just there. Also a captain's door, as I like to call it, just here as well, so you can get straight out to the side deck all the way through this door just here. Now we're going to see more of it as we go down past this leather seating group here. You'll actually notice that every seating group here is of a different material, so lots of different textures in this boat as we're walking through, but you'll really start to gauge the colour of this boat as we walk down into the kind of accommodation section of the boat. This is actually a Wenge satin finish, so a nice dark satin colour, which was very, very popular in a lot of our builds. 20 bottle wine cooler just here as you come down into the kitchen, and you've got this really nice white lacquer satin into the galley here as well. Now just stepping back a little bit so you get a full view of the galley. We've got a dishwasher in here, combi oven, Miele microwave, and oven just up underneath here. Lots of kind of nice bits of storage for kind of pots and pans, and obviously with every Sunseeker you get all of your crockery built in and provided. Lots of bits of storage behind here as well. 4-ring burner just over here on the left, and we've got a bin just up the top just there. Nice sink with a bit of storage space, and there we go, there's the crockery that I was looking for just in here. Coming forwards, we've got, and the key thing about this boat, you'll notice as we're walking around, there's loads of storage on this boat, and any boat owner will tell you that is absolutely key. So we've got some really nice big cupboards all the way around this boat, still continuing the theme of white bits of lacquer. Now on the Predator 74, you had a couple of options for this area here. This is, as we can see it, the extended galley option, so you had a kind of breakfast area bar option over there. This could be an additional cabin, or it could be a VIP walk-in wardrobe, sorry, from the VIP coming in this way. But most of the Predator 74s that I've seen on the market have taken the extended galley option just there. TV here for that kind of breakfast entertainment area, and there's actually a Sonos soundbar up in the roof just here as well. And again, lots of really nice textures up in this headboard. Coming through into the VIP, and again, lots of lovely great storage in behind here. You can see these lovely kind of stainless steel pieces that are got just signatured into those pieces of Wenge. All of this is storage at the top. Really nice headboards, and a really nice big TV in there as well. A little vanity closet just up underneath here, so you've got little storage bits just up underneath there, and a nice little stool up underneath as well to pull out. And of course, being the VIP, you've actually got a bathroom in here as well. You just flick the light on. So really beautiful, beautiful shower, full head height. You can see where the shower head's been mounted up into the ceiling there, and then kind of marble effect that's up against there. Storage in behind that mirror and absolutely underneath the sinks as well, and a heated towel rail in the VIP cabin. Moving forward, you've actually got access to the day head in here. So again, toilet, nice big basin, similar style in terms of the shower. And actually what I'll do is I'll go through the Jack and Jill that brings us into the twin guest cabin. So if I move into here and just step behind this door, you actually can now see the twins. Now this twin has been spec'd, you can just see the rails down there on the floor. This twin has been spec'd, so those beds can come together to make an occasional double. So you've got options here on this boat. You could have that as a twin, or you could have it as another double. And again, plenty of storage and lots of natural light coming in through that window. Coming down past this fantastically big set of fridge freezers. Again, more storage in behind here. This is a huge big cupboard space. And then down into the master. This master is absolutely huge, and it is a wonderful spectacle of the master as well. You get the full width of the boat, all of the big windows over on the left hand side, a really nice vanity closet just up underneath here. I'll show you. And you've got some really nice leather inlays in the tops of the tables here, and again lots of different textures with the headboards above here, the timber that's in there. A really lovely little seating group just over here, and you could again try and imagine yourself in Mallorca rather necessarily than Cray Pool, but you've got a fantastic area to sit and watch the world go by just here. Obviously the master's got a nice big TV just up here, and then the master en suite, you've got the bathroom, another heated tail rail, and obviously a nice big shower there as well. The master also benefits from its own walk-in wardrobe. Now there's a couple of bits in here that I've just tidied away while I was doing the walkthrough, but as you can see there's plenty of space there, a nice big hangrail just there, and then some more cupboards in behind there as well. So this boat is currently available. It's sat just outside my office in Poole. You can contact me directly on 07931 418 367, or you can email me at tom.bentley@sunseekerpool.com for more information.